Hello out there in YouTuber land or on Podium. That's my podcast. I think my name is Joe. I'm your friendly neighborhood have an epiphany posted to the internet energy reading guy. Right, whatever. Um, I think a lot of what I've been doing, presenting to people that care to tune in to me, maybe for inspiration, me recognizing that I am perhaps a source of content for others to build off of. I accept that. So a lot of my content, what I'm doing now, I'm shifting the topic or the subject towards myself. Since I am the resource, the inspiration for what I believe a great deal many people, me producing content pertaining to myself will force those people to produce content focusing on themselves instead of me. So here's something I want to do. I want you guys to check this out, okay? I had an individual that he made a statement rather, and he said something to the effects of, I don't know who I am. And I laughed at him. Here I am, 40 something years old. I know who I am. I'm, I said my name. He said, no, that's your government name. You don't know who you are. And it made me perplexed because I did not know what he meant, but I did know, if you understand. So since this particular person made this comment, I've gone about a process of digging within myself to bring out past situations to lend me a clue of who I think I am. Mind you, I want to believe, or I've started to believe, that the process that I'm using to go about discovering who I truly am has only been exacerbated by the fact that my true purpose is and was known by individuals surrounding my birth, period, to the effect that I can't trust my birth certificate. I can't trust the individuals that I was raised up around, and this, what I'm about to show you, is the reason why. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna stop right now and I'm gonna get into this. Needless to say, when I start to draw and do what I do, you people in the know out there should have an idea of what this pertains to when I start to do this. What does that look like to you? And as someone stated, this should be over here. No. This is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Right to left, not left to right. Left to right is American. This is how it went back in the day. That way. So, as you probably could guess, this is a compass. Now, moments ago, I just mentioned to the validity of me actually being a part of a family. I do happen to know a woman, a part of my family. That is not her real name, but that is the name she goes by. Nisi, which is synonymous for this end. I have or had, I don't know at this present time, an uncle. This will be my second cousin. I have an uncle. This here. I have another uncle. Are we starting to develop a pattern here? Here's the thing that throws me off. This W. Now, believably, allegedly, half, I'm going to go like that. Half of this W is V. That is supposed to be my mother's name. I don't believe this woman is my mother, though. What I believe who my mother is the other part of the W, another V. This other half of the W, I believe, was sacrificed. This is just me talking. This is entertainment. It would make sense, since this mother, allegedly mine, her brother name is Sydney for South. Her other brother name is Ernest for East. And their cousin nickname is actually Nisi for North. Her standing out here as one half of W tells me that there's also another half. And this half, I believe, is my real mother, who was sacrificed. But we're just talking entertainment, okay? Somehow or another, I just hit the button when I put the pad down or whatever. We're just talking entertainment. What is this right here? This right here, this compass, this pyramid, this all-seeing eye, this is the family that I was allegedly a part of. Again, one part of the W for West is a mother named Valerie, who I don't believe is my mother. Who was my mother, I believe, is the other half to that West. This indeed is an uncle. This uncle, now check this out. I do know this. This Uncle Ernest is Catholic. This Uncle Sydney was a Mason. So that leads me to believe that the other points on the compass are significant to some order. This is what I was raised or brought up in. But this is just entertainment, okay? There's something else I want to say. Let me put it this way. Let me do this again. North, south, east, and west. Let me ask you guys a question out there. This is a compass. This is the compass that they give us here, humans, earthly, to navigate the globe. The question I pose to you, and hopefully I will remember at the end or the conclusion of this video, the question I pose to you is, what direction is not on a compass? 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is what we use to navigate. But what we use to navigate, this particular compass, is excluding another direction. I'll give you the answer to that at the end of this. So again, this is just entertainment. I myself, in this quest to figure out who I am and what it is that I'm supposed to do, and the only what do I'm trying to say? The only thing that I have to go or gauge who I am, what I'm supposed to do, is based upon my past. Me believing firmly that your past will shape you to become who it is that you are to be. So I very heavily dug into my past. And as I recall my past, I'm seeing one situation after another situation. It was like just when I get a moment to breathe, like I get out of a situation, I land in another situation, almost as if like I'm strategically being placed in one situation for things to come to a finale or whatever. That situation ends, then I'm placed into another. Why? If you guys out there hear me, why does it seem like I am strategically being placed in situations to see how I respond? Believing that I'm cognizant enough to own my will and choose to move in the direction that I choose to, but only finding out in each direction that I choose to go, there is a situation which tells me it has never been free will. That's the illusion. There is no true freedom. That is an illusion. Every decision that you make or a person will make has everything to do with your purpose. The illusion is that you are free to choose what you want to do, not knowing that what you choose to do is what you're supposed to choose. Be that someone who's positive, intent-wise, or be that someone that's negative, intent-wise. Similar to, and I like to think about this to mimic what happens in the micro within our cellular body, all the way up to, the expression of our energy that we are through this vessel, this body that we're in. Everything mirrors itself. I'm just in awe, honestly, how I feel, and I think perhaps some of you out there could perhaps feel this way. Just when you are able to breathe, you've made it through a situation, here comes another one. Like, how did I land in the middle of this perfectly? Like, Seriously, you're like, I just left out of a situation. And here's the interesting thing, at least for me. Having done left out of a situation, does that sound right grammatically? Leaving a previous situation, you got your life going in a particular direction, you're okay, you're not happy as you could be, but you're okay because you know that this process that you're doing as far as discovering yourself and educating yourself and new experiences is to add up to what you are going to be doing in life. And no sooner than you dedicate yourself to improving yourself, you know, those situations that you left in the past that you found yourself in, at least for me, they come knocking on my door. Kind of to the tune of, hey, you know, we were kind of tripping because you left us back there and we were trying to figure out why you leave. So we decided that we was going to hunt you down and see if you were really trying to do something like change your life. You had to change your life? Is that what you want to do? You had to get away from us to change your life? And that was the situation that I found myself in. Changing my life, and then my past wants to come and, like I denoted, knock on my door and get all in this. And not only did my past return with help to make sure that I wasn't trying to improve my life. I truly do not believe that believing in a God or a creator, that would be something that a creator would allow to happen or make happen. Excuse me, I stand corrected. A creator that I believe in would allow it to happen, but would not make it happen. The creator I believe in did just that, allowed it to happen, to better showcase what I'm believing. Sometimes when someone turns and walks away from you, it is not because they are hurt. It may be perhaps because they don't want to hurt you. Sometimes when a person walks away, it's not because they are hurt. It's because they don't want to hurt you. And for you to chase someone down and then discover that they were really not the person that they had played to be. And I'm just saying this, you had this persona, whoever these other people in your life could be, they had this persona of you or of themselves. Because you or me, I didn't know myself. I got a way to discover myself. And when I discovered myself, it was at the expense of people chasing after me, people chasing after you to try and finish the job, messing up your life, whatever. You trying to improve yourself. And then they got the shock of their life. They truly got to find out who you really were because you found out who you were. Then all of a sudden, it's like pump the brakes. Whoa. So again, I will say, sometimes when people leave out of other people's life, it isn't because they are hurt. Sometimes they don't want to be the one to hurt them. Now, this is real quick, real short. I said at the end of this, I was going to post it. Regular compass, north, south, east, and west. What direction is not on a compass? But we use this to navigate the globe. Notice what I said. We use this to navigate the globe. there's one direction that is not on here that we cannot use in navigation of the globe. The direction that is not on here is the self. It's the in and it's the out. As KRS-One rapper stated, the self, that's the only direction that is not on the compass. That's the in and out. That's the voice that you hear when you think in your head. That's the in and out. That is not on a compass. Thanks for tuning in. This is an edit. Actually, this is going to come on probably quite abruptly. Something that I forgot to mention in the video earlier, which was perhaps part of the reason that I even wanted to address this Gude Directions, the title. I had spoke about the directions on a compass. This is my uncle. This is my uncle. My mother's Valerie, half of the W. I believe my real mother was sacrificed. She's the other half of the W. This is what I want you to see. This is the initial of one of my brothers. This is the initial of another one of my brothers. This is the initial of a sister. This is the initial of another sister. Now, this is my initial right here. This is a younger brother initial. We're both J's. Save for this sister here, whose last name begins with T. See it? Me, my younger brother, our other brother, and our sister. Our last name begins with A. That got me to thinking. I could spell out karma. Kevin Amos, Ronnie Amos, Michelle Amos. Joseph Amos, Jamel Amos. These are the initials of the alleged brothers and sisters of mine. These are the uncles, cousins, mother. This is a compass. This is all our names. That's what I am a part of. Another quick edit. I really wish I can get all this out when I'm thinking about it. Not to leave you guys hanging. Joseph, Jamel, we're brothers. My understanding, I have no idea where my younger brother is. I really hate to believe that, but I do know this. My name is Joseph, right? I have one son. I named my one son Joshua. In Hebrew, Joshua means Jesus. Joseph, my name, Father Jesus. This is what I'm a part of. How, why, I don't know. It took me damn near half my life to figure this out, because ain't no one come to me and tell me nothing. There may be a story hidden for some individuals out there right now that you need to investigate. I don't know where to start or to suggest you start, but everything I've come to uncover, I've uncovered this not by mistake. Again, it's taken me 50 years to find this out. Good luck finding out who you are.